Okay, give me a second. Yeah, had like an update. Okay, okay there. What the hell is going on with that? Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me switch here. Oops, wrong thing. This is the right one. Okay, we're in here. Where the hell am I looking? Probably not the right way. Okay, let me... So we're looking this way. Oh, didn't know you could see these. So I tried to... Okay, I need to change it. I need to move this from there. I changed some things in OBS. Hopefully, like, stream may be a little bit better with the encoder. So far, like in VR, things look nice. For some reason, this thing over there doesn't look the right way. Okay, I'm standing, my guy. There we go. Let's make it less wobbly. Okay. I'm back. Hi. Hey, Wolf. Welcome back. How you doing? I'm back. I changed some things in the map to see how optimized will they be. So yeah, I'm so freaking happy right now. Why are you happy? What happened? Oh. I changed the leaves. I'm getting some glitchiness when I'm looking around. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's not plugged. Maybe it's the air link being a little bit weird. Okay, for this to be like that, it means why does it look like that? Hello? Arm? Perspective looks weird. It's probably like not Boolean. Oh, no, it's shadow. What is the shadow doing like this? But yeah, I'm glad you're happy. But yeah, I changed the leaves in the map. It's a mesh. I made them into a mesh. Right now, this map is like 1.5 million polygons. But it's less laggy. So I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I use like a shader, like a different shader to see how it goes. Where's my sound effects? Sound effects not playing. Talking to my mother-in-law makes me very happy. Glad you have, you know, someone to talk to. And I'm trying to fix that. Why did it go around? Nothing there we spent. Oh yeah, I'm glad you're doing okay. Have a great morning. I messed a little bit around with the map. I may need to change the shadow color or something. Something is being a little bit freaky though. I have no idea. It's not glitchy like the other time. I'm not getting FPS drops. I'm getting like a glitch effect. And it's when I'm moving. It's like when the moving is happening. I don't think it's a VR thing. Let me check. Is it you? Nope. Unlimited. Nope, it's not this. I'm trying to back test here. But yeah, I'm getting some weird glitchiness. It is what it is. And it's gonna look around. For example, I don't get it there. I wonder what's causing this. Let me hop into another map. And if it's less, maybe it's something else. But yeah, I don't have too much space to move around this time. I have too many things around. I'm in my small room, so... I'm already touching my chair, oh no. But yeah, I hope you have a great morning, day. Whatever time it is. And I'm glad you're doing okay. We're just gonna explore. Let's find like a place. I woke up, ate some eggs. Oh no, I had a big headache, a stomach ache yesterday. All of it for no reason. Maybe it's because of the dark chocolate I ate. Oh no. But I had like a big stomach ache, so I didn't hop in VR yesterday. Where is this place? I think now we're fine. But yeah, I messed around a little bit with the map, change a few things. I need to figure out though the glitch effect. It's not happening in the loading screen, so I don't know if it's a map thing. If it's trying to process something and I get that effect. Yeah, I get it here too when I move my arms. And a little bit in the corners when I turn around. Is it like a motion blur like effect? And it's just glitching? Okay, I think we found a nice map, not gonna lie. The vibe is good. Not getting the glitchiness I was getting on the bottom part. It's when I do fast movement. I think it's a little bit loud. Where's the music? There, I think that is good. Oh, we have some ramen shop. I really want to eat these kinds of food. One day, one day. I heard there's a good place that you can. They sell kind of noodles and sushi, so I may give it a shot. You can like do like an all you can eat on like on Wednesday. I think I mentioned it like another stream, like last stream. Yeah. But yeah, on Wednesday, maybe I will get a find the time to go there and and eat, experience and see what. Honestly, I'm not a big sushi guy, but I heard they have multiple things. It's not like I dislike the taste. It's just it's sushi. That's a vending machine. Japan really likes the vending machines, not gonna lie. That's what I heard, at least from other people. And they have weird taste in them, like with the food and the flavor of everything. Is that a cutout? That's a cutout. Where are you? Oh, like, who is that? Like a lolly. What is this? Never mind. How did I see it a little bit better? Jesus Christ. That's some big personalities over there. Oh, they put pictures to make it look like... Oh, it's a 3D image shader. Or it's just a box. Okay, it's just a box. That's a cool idea. Like, okay, where the hell are we? Market. Yeah, hopefully the stream will be fine. Okay. Like now changing like some of the settings. I also need to give it a shot with when I don't have it plugged on when I do 3D modeling or playing any other games. This place is pretty. Wait a second, there's little guns here. It's a punching gun. Bob. Would be funny if it interacted with with your character. Boop, 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 boop. Ha! Get punched. Spine sauna. Is that like an entrance? Free Wi-Fi. Your mother-in-law. It's the time of the season though with watermelons. Oh, people eat them now. I personally don't like the seeds. I like the taste, but I take you give me a watermelon, I try to take out the seeds first. I don't know why. I don't like chewing them or swallowing them. I think it's texture-wise that is bothering me or something. Oh. Oh shit! Look at the. Is that like a mirror or is it like a shader? What is this? I'm trying to understand. Like the the floor here looks like we're in the sky. Oh, never mind. Now we're falling. Okay, it's the skybox. That answered my question. Boop. Still have the game. Didn't lose it. Like a cool pose. We're gonna punch people. Boop. 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 Can't see the camera because OBS is in front. Beep. Beep. It would be nice if you could holster it. Like that has a little bit of momentum. It doesn't straight up stop. This is more nicer, honestly, on the eye. How do they do this? Usually when you pick something and then you leave it, it just straight up stops, and I guess it feels a little bit weird. This feels nicer than this. It has this slow-mo effect. Boop. Boop. Get punched. Okay, that's my chair. I'm gonna leave the gun there. The whole place has free Wi-Fi. I don't think I went to this truck. Let me see if there's any secrets. There's a bicycle. You could find one of these. Like this kind of style. Of bicycles in like the mall. They were around 499 euro, the cheapest one I found. I went with the electric one now. Secret alleys here, man. Noga Paradise Cafe. Is that like another map? Let's take a picture of the place. There. Now let's try and find another map. Tower Cafe. I think I'm gonna get baited though. I like when maps add, they use the thumbnail of the map so you know what you're heading into instead of just like a picture. Aquarium. Go there. Let's see some fishes. Hopefully you're not here. My laptop, like big jet engine. Okay, here we are. That's a turtle. Why is this disappearing? Yeah, that's a jellyfish. So what can you do? Drums? Huh? Can you actually play music? What? Why did they randomly play? Why is it randomly playing and stop it? Not getting any glitchiness here, so it must be my map. My map is being a little bit weird. I got it a little bit there, but... What am I doing there? I can't click on stuff. What? What? I don't know. Okay, let's get out of. Let's go somewhere else. Man, I'm still like bummed that Mochipoli is closed. Oh. It's a little house. It looks tropical. Let's go there. I don't think I've seen like too many tropical maps. Well, I'm getting the glitchiness now. It shows some memes on the toucan and whatnot. Okay, here we are. Where the hell are we? Are you okay? You just walk through. Is that a sunken ship over there? There's some memes on the TV. Okay, let's go up here. Bubble wrap. It's freaking gunshots. Come on, we have here. This is probably the main house. From Madagascar. Some VHS tapes. Man, we used to have some of these.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Luge pour la soupe.
What the hell was that? Is that a shark? That's a goddamn shark over there. Is that the shark from Nemo? It looks creepy from a distance, though. Yeah, yeah, I think that's the shark from Nemo. Okay, it doesn't do anything. It's just there. The water has a nice effect. Do I have shadow in this map? Doesn't seem like it. I need to... Man, I need to figure out how to optimize the map. Maybe it's the particles that is causing some of the issue. Okay, this looks good. What? I painted this map before. That's not like the image. Come on, man. It shows something else. Okay, let's preload this map a little bit and then I go. Looks like a forest, kind of. Oh, it looks mechanical. Those trees look like the machines instead. Except the other ones on the bottom down. Okay, where the hell are we? You better have some ambience in here. There's no music. Where's my music? Okay, give me real quick. Let me put my own music. I'm gonna go insane here. There we go. We are listening to some. So let's switch there. Is that a tree made of crystals? What the hell? Trying to understand what kind of shapes are they? Are these? I think it's a bunch of planes of hexagonal like planes. Looks cool. Cool idea. And the trees are, and these trees are like unique. There's like a stone formation over there, like some rocks. So let's go see those, and then hope somewhere else. Probably after the stream, I'm gonna try and mess around a little bit with more with my map and figure out what's going on. Maybe I need to make a new project. Maybe the project I'm using is all wonky. Have like a clean slate and work with it, you know? Oh. That was a little bit of glitchiness. So far, I'm not finding anything that I would like to join. Power Cafe. That's what we saw before. It's far away. Why is it Phoenix? Gordon Ramsay. What is that? What is Gordon Ramsay doing in the thumbnail? What is this? And I like the thumbnail, but I doubt it's gonna be anything similar to that. It's only 6 megabytes, man. Hey, Ashtone. Welcome back. Hi. Where the hell did we jump into? God damn it. Getting clickbaited, man. What the hell, man? Let's try and find a place. Man, I'm having trouble. I'm not finding anything I would like to join today. Only one map. Only one map was nice. But yeah, how have you been? Hi. Hi. Let me find a place. They don't even have music. Come on, man. Or ambience. Let's scroll. Maybe if I scroll down enough, find some. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day. How have you been lately? I know you've been a little bit busy with the little model thing. I'm not saying anything intriguing. Some of them are probably like avatar maps. I'm seeing a bunch of them. I'm good, just doing some other stuff. I'm preparing for the debut. XD. XD. Are you satisfied so far with the with the character, or you have any complaints, anything you'd like to add? Any no. Just don't forget, don't try and do an outline your way. By the way, how does it feel to be in VR? I have never tried it ever in my life. It's cool. You just wear it. Huh? Oh, my boundaries over there. I'm like, why am I looking at the door? Nah, I'm super satisfied with them. You just wear the glasses, right? And from this point here, there's like, it depends on the headset. For me, it's like a big circle, 2 circles here. You can see a little bit of black. It's like wearing goggles. But yeah, it's like wearing a goggles, and you can't see past it. You don't have your full viewpoint, and you see what you see. You're seeing. I don't know how to explain it. Some people get motion sick from playing because you're not moving, but your body is. So it messes up with the brains. I don't have that. Of course, you don't feel anything. It's not like it has haptics. So you may be in a volcano and feel cold thanks to your AC. Okay, let's go. I can't find a place main. Oh, maybe this one is a nice one. It's cool. It's cool. I like it because it's relaxing. You're able to see stuff that you don't normally see. And because I never traveled anywhere, this is like an alternative. Because I get to see like cool places and that kind of stuff. Where the hell am I? Hey, nice. We found a place. But you have to, if you tried it, you're gonna know if you like it. I don't know if everyone likes VR. Yeah, I think we found a nice map. We can like hang out now. Finally. Oh, I'm looking. I should be here. Should be looking over there. Yeah. What did I just click, by the way? I clicked this keyboard. Let me close. Yeah, it's nice. For me, because I like relaxing places, you can find places like this to hang around, enjoy the scenery, think about stuff. You know, if you're a social person, you can find like social maps like pubs, or you can find some if you're into how do you call them parties or disco. Well, I'm not wearing a rig. I'm only wearing one headset. Oh, I turned on. I turned on the pass through. I only bought like the headset. Where's the head? Oh. Give me a second. Let me fix it because I broke stuff. I bought only the Meta Quest 3, which is... I don't know how much it goes for now. But you only need that. And you can join VR. If you have a PC, you can link it. That's what I'm doing now. If you count the PC... Well, I had my old PC before. But yeah, you don't need a PC with the Quest 3. But you are a little bit limited in VR chat if you don't use with what kind of model you're gonna be using. For example, your model won't be able to be used if you only use the headset without the PC because of how high the polygons are. You'll have to reduce the polygons by using like Decimate and these kinds of stuff to lower it down. But yeah, you can find like some pubs, some disco or clubs to hang out if you want, like talking to people. And you can make some, maybe friendships here. I don't know. The algorithm feeded me like a few months ago, like a VR chat, like some VR chat videos that are not the greatest. Like there's a lot of grooming happening because it's VR, and if a kid jumps in, and that's weird people, and there's a lot of degeneracy in here. But there are also some good people, so it depends on what you find. You better if you find some good people, you better keep your group close or something. I don't know. Some good, yeah. But there's a lot of there's some good and bad in every. But yeah, it is relaxing. It is nice. Sometimes you're in space, looking at all the stars around you. Sometimes you are in a place where there's a gigantic moon, and it's something that you would not see in real life ever. Sometimes you can be high up in like a mountain. There's also some games you can play. There's also like a climbing game that takes hours. You go actually climb like a big place. I climbed it before they made it like insanely long. That takes like days now. Back in the day, it was like 3 hour-ish to like reach the top, and you climb it. It's a cool. I would like to do it like another maybe a day. But I remember doing it. Of course, you don't get as tired because you're just doing this, right? You just move your arms like this. You're just standing. You're just standing around. And maybe, of course, you can just sit and use seated mode. Just sit down and... Of course, you can buy full body tracking. That also costs... depends on what you buy. And you can like use it to, move your legs. Because now the legs don't follow me. But the Quest 3, I think it was either 400 euro, or I think for me it was 600 because of the shipping. Oh yeah, I could put your model, upload your model in VRChat and be like this. Spooky. Honestly, I should have like maybe tested it out. Put it here, test it out. Like some others. For example, you don't see that. Look at that. Do you see that, Ayara? Where is it? There. Look at that fella. The Quest 3 has a built-in. It has cameras here, so Mark Zuckerberg knows your whole house. But that's how it tracks your hands. You know, you're holding controllers. That's how it has your track. I don't think the finger tracking doesn't work when you have it linked to a PC, but it's fine. But for example, if I'm holding the controller and I'm lifting my index finger, it knows that it has a sensor on the trigger. You know, it has a sensor on the trigger that when you lift your index, it knows that it's not there, so it does a gesture in VRChat. Of course, you can do a finger point and have the gesture be like this, or for example, or be like something else. For example, if I lift both my fingers, it knows I lifted them because, you know, I left the basic ones. I left the prefab ones on. I just fixed I made like some facial stuff with the fingers. As you can see, when I do a finger point, I do this face. When I do this, I do this face. When I do this, I do this face. When I do this, good job. When I do this, I do this face. When I do rock and roll, it's my Angie. I'm Angie. Oh yeah, the water whale. It's cool. VR is cool. VR in general. It depends. It depends if you are into VR. People that really like it. There's people that tried it and didn't like it at all. So it depends. It's cool. It's a cool way to. I've seen people that are VTubers that can use it to meet some of their fan base that has VR in here. Maybe they put their model in here, and then they have like a meet and greet in VR. But yeah, I would like to get body tracking in the future, so, you know, be more expressive in VR. There is a site, I'm saving money still. I'm waiting still for my AC and the frame. It is what it is. That's how it is. Waiting. I want to get those installed, and then I am gonna see how much money I have left to, you know, work around with maybe getting some of these accessories and whatnot, you know? But it would be cool. I'm gonna be more expressive, you know? Be able to lift your leg. Kick you. Be like, oh yeah, I'm lifting my leg now, but you don't see. I lost my balance there. Wang. Do some cool Shaolin moves, you know, from my martial art class. Phoenix probably saw my leg lifting and it was like, what the hell are you doing? Father? Father? The song that is playing right now apparently is called White Moon. I like the stars like falling over here. But yeah, when I bought my Quest 3, it was from the official site, I think. I pre-ordered it. It was the first time pre-ordering anything. And I got it. I'm having fun. Why is my legs up? I just noticed. Maybe my now the map now the place thinks I'm smaller now. Let me go to tracking. Okay. It feels like I'm a giant now. What? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It feels like I'm 6'8". What are you talking about? I'm I'm either 5'11" or 6 feet. That's about it. I'm like 180, 82 centimeters. So that's not accurate. 6'8". How tall is 6'8"? I don't usually talk in feet. It just shows it there. I use the metric system like a smart guy. Time to bully the Americans. like a normal person. Apparently being 2.2 meters. What the hell? 2 meters and 2 centimeters. That's insane. I wonder how tall is the average basketball player? But yeah. If you're still here, Ashton, there are also a wide variety of accessories you can get, which definitely will make things expensive. Like you can get like I think it's called Cat VR, which is a kind of quote unquote treadmill that you can put in your place, and when you walk, it actually walks, so you don't have to use the joysticks. So it's more immersive. You can get, of course, with the body tracking, your body, I think, is more accurate in the movement. I think you pair them together. You can get a haptic chest. Yeah, it's an omnidirectional treadmill. Yeah, it's like a circle with like some lines. It has like two pillars or whatever they're called that go around like this, and then a circle with like a belt to hold you in place. And you wear some special kind of shoes to so you are able to slide in the treadmill. I saw somebody. I think if you Google Skyrim VR, walking treadmill kind of thing, I think you're gonna get that video. I saw the guy walking from Driften to Solitude, like the whole Skyrim with that treadmill. The shoes got worn out, and it actually made it a little bit harder. Like after like hours, because it's a long place, you know. And that's some of the things that you have to look out. If you use them too much, I guess you're gonna need new shoes. But yeah, it's a cool idea. I would like to do that if I ever get one of those things. You know, to be able to walk the immersion. Imagine you probably won't get as motion sick because you're actually doing what your body is doing. I even like walked a little bit when I had room. You can walk and your character will walk. like, I'm moving a little. I don't have too much space right now because of yeah, I'm in my smaller room. But yeah, it moves. I'm not using the joystick. Yeah, awesome. And it also can give you a way to exercise if you like it. Walk around, get your steps in, so you don't sit down all day. But yeah, those are accessories I would like to get in the future. But first, the important stuff, and then we go do that. There we go do that. There's also gloves you can get, I think. I haven't checked like in a while, so there's probably some new kind of crazy idea. You can buy some gloves and wear them and have perfect tracking for your fingers, so you can flip people off. I'm not flipping people off. I'm doing rock. Of course, as I said, this headset, if you don't plug it into the PC and you play like a game, or if you play VR chat on the Quest, because it has VR chat, but it's more downgraded. You still can play with other people, but some specific maps. If you double tap your controllers like this, it triggers like hand tracking, and then you can just use your hands. You just move your hands normally, which now I'm leaving the controller on the strap here, but as you can see, the hand is not tracking, which is cool. I tried it. You could like move everything. You could like do normal stuff and split your fingers, like go up and down. Flip people off, which is the first thing everybody does, I think, when they see that fingers moving like they should. Of course, you can't move because you leave the controllers down. So imagine having that with the treadmill. That would be cool. You don't need gloves if you have a Quest, I guess. You just take off the controller. Well, you have to be in a Quest map. You just double tap it, leave it down, hop into the treadmill. You just run. The hands are being tracked by the headset. The movement is being tracked by the treadmill. Oh, be cool. Oh, be cool. Oh yeah, the movement is one of my complaints, though. That in VR chat, because I'm looking there, right? But I want to move this way. I want to move this way because usually when you walk, you don't walk where you're looking. Be like the one in Ready Player One. Yeah, that'll be cool. You can definitely get there. Of course, not the full haptic thing, because we have like vests, but the thing is like slide shocks or whatever. I don't know exactly. Maybe there's some new advanced stuff. I haven't like seen anything about VR in like a year, I think. So maybe they progressed a lot by then, like in a year. But yeah, I'm putting the controller straight, but when I look right, my character wants to go where I'm looking. So that's not very immersive. And it's when I want to stroll around, like walk like this, I have to have my controller a little bit sideways to do that. And when I straighten my head to look around, I have to move the joystick. And it's not like I got it right. Maybe if I practice it a little bit more, maybe I would be like, more accurate, like this. But then you have to, oh my god, you have to process so much stuff. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. VR is cool. And it's thanks to VR that I learned that 3D modeling. If it wasn't for this game, I wouldn't know 3D modeling was a thing. to even try to double. So, you know, I'm grateful for randomly stumbling into the Ugandan meme. It all started because of that Ugandan meme, man. I don't know if you heard it back in the day. I remember being watching like I was watching PewDiePie. That's the like when was it? It was like 6 years ago or so. Ugandan knuckles. Was it 6 years ago? When was it though? When was the Ugandan knuckles one? Do you know that way? I was watching PewDiePie's video, and it was like he hopped into VRChat, and the meme was there, and the same day I just opened up my PC. I don't remember what I had, if it was a laptop again. I think it was my old laptop before I got the desktop I have now. And I hopped in, memed around, turned into Ugandan knuckles, memed around, you know? It's like more than 5 years ago. Yeah, I think it was 5, 6. I think I was 24. That's why I'm taking 6 years. Maybe it was a little bit longer. Maybe I was 23. I don't remember. But it was, you know, it was then. It was then. I found a group, and we were running around. Do you know the way? I wasn't talking too much because my English was horrible. I didn't have it down, man. Compared to how I'm talking now, it's back in the days. It was like I was having a stroke every time. It was hard, man. And I was sometimes I was mixing words, and I was pronouncing things like different. You know, I wanted to say something, but I was saying something else, which I still do sometimes. But you know, my sentence is more coherent. Back then, it was like words. It was like, bleh, 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 you know, kind of like that. But I hopped in VR, and I closed it after the first day, and I said next time I wanna hop in this game in VRChat, I will be in my I will be on a headset. So I saved up money with the crazy way I save money, and I got the first Oculus Rift. I plugged that bad boy in. Oh no, I must have had the desktop because the laptop wouldn't handle the Oculus Rift. So I probably had my old desktop back in the day. So I plugged that Oculus Rift, the first one. So junky. I still have it, like rotten. It doesn't work. Something about the controllers like broke. And I hopped in. I met some people. We're hanging out. Then I started like trying to customize models. So I was finding parts from DeviantArt. I was yoinking faces, body types, clothes, scuffing everything, trying to make some, you know, random characters. Then I found like a streamer that streamed 3D modeling, and I started watching only that person, honestly. He's called Shonzo. He's from Georgia. I think he speaks, his main language is Russian. I don't think, yeah, it's Russian, right? It's not something else. He does some amazing models. He he's so like his work is so top notch now. But yeah, I watch the guy. Um, he gets a little bit angry often. That's why I'm not watching him as lately. But he's a little bit too angry lately. That's why, yeah. But I learned from him. You know, I was seeing here how he was doing stuff and trying to figure out myself. I just messing around with making Frankenstein models, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, I will do my own model from scratch, and that's because of Hollow Knight. I played Hollow Knight, and I was saying, okay, that's simple. I can probably do that. I scooped a few things. I'm not gonna lie, when I made it from scratch, because I didn't have the best workflow. I didn't know all the commands yet, but I got it. I used it. It was my character. It was like a different version of. Also, I had a different like Hollow Knight head when I did it, and then I was like, okay, I can make something more unique to me. And then I came up like, I wonder if I can find an image of my early version. Smaller horns, slimmer, like more unnatural body, skinny ass arms, no tattoos. My fingernails were like pointy, no red, and it was 4 instead of 5. I have an extra finger wing. Then I went and upgraded it, gave it another finger, made it more sharp, pointy. It was more claw-like. And then I was decided, because it's me to start changing some stuff to make it more me. So that's why I picked my, I did my body type, I put my tattoos. Of course, the horns, I changed them early. I was like, oh, maybe I can do something else, and then I extruded it, did a bunch of things, and I came up with this design, which it looked cool at the time. I had like 2. I had like a few designs for the mask back then. I tried to redo the mask, honestly, with what I know now, maybe a little bit better, but I something feels off, so I'm keeping it. I'm not touching anything. I didn't want to change anything, just fix a little bit of topology, but I don't want to break my little face here. And then because I did a little bit of roleplay, I was like, what could my character be? And then I decided I wanted to be like, I didn't have the full story that I have now in my brain, but I wanted to be like Majin Buu from Dragon Ball kind of style, with Luffy, and and I like Dragon Ball, and of course the color scheme stays the same. So I was like, what is easy for people to understand? And that's why I went with a slime. That's why I'm a slime. And then I made a slime. So my slime form came after the humanoid monster form. Of course, the long hair, I was like, Yasuo from League of Legends. And I had longer hair back then. Now I'm growing them again. That's why I kept it. I don't know. I like my character to have, be like how I am. I guess how I am. Of course, I don't have this fluffy ponytail, but I had long ass hair, but not up until the middle of my back here, which is still not accurate because this is an exaggerated one, but you get the idea. Now, honestly, it goes up until I think I mentioned it last time. Yeah, I mentioned it yesterday, didn't I? I mentioned it yesterday when I was talking about the model after the Wandering Village stream. I was yapping a little bit before I ended. And I was showing like a few more models from back in the day. Back in the day. I have some here. That I made. Where is I still need to upload, I guess, the shark model in here. Why is it here? Hello? Where is my models? Ah, there you go. We have the mushroom. We have the bug. We have Mr. Blender with the broken finger because I'm not fixing it for a... Let's switch to Mr. Blender. I like making all like kinds of characters. So this is Mr. Blender. I like how this expression turned out. I wanted to make it Full Metal Alchemy-ish. That they do that weird, surprise face. His finger is still broken. I need to fix that. It's just an animation thing in Unity. Why are you doing the expression? Mr. Blender. Of course, mostly because more people wanted like female models. I did a bunch. This is for practice. This is the bug. She's a moth. She's a moth. I think I showed it. Like maybe you saw it when I was showing all models. Mr. Blender. because I don't know, from Blender. Because of Blender, of me making stuff in Blender, and he was like quote unquote like he's the blacksmith in my story, like on my character story. So, and I was like, oh, he makes weapons, and technically I am the one making the weapons in the program. So I was like, oh, we call him Mr. Blender. But in the story, I guess it's gonna have him like spin, like have like a move or something. If we ever like story wise, if I ever like write it down somewhere. Yeah, Mr. Blender. He's a retired adventurer. What's a basket there? Some good like good memories. Good memories making everything. Ah, you can't see the glass. I thought you could see that. You see the little there. Nice. Of course, you have to stab your hands before you, because it goes through. Boop, boop. Sometimes when you pick up something, there's a little like vibration on the controller. That helps a little bit with understanding that you picked up something. Can you see my tongue? That is a little bit red. A little bit red there. I don't want to scream too much and make people like... Of course, because I'm streaming, seeing the OBS there drags me a little bit off VR most of the time. Definitely, if you don't stream and be here, it's a little bit better on on relaxing. That's why you're gonna see, I'm looking this way when I want to see like about stuff. Of course, I'm checking OBS to see if anyone said anything. Yeah, things are going well. The battery on Quest lasts only for 2 hours, so it's recommended if you want to do like a longer session to have like a power bank. I do have one, but it's not like I need more than 2 hours in VR. But yeah, there's not a lot of cozy maps lately this week, so I think we're gonna stay here for a while. But yeah, don't be afraid. If you notice anything last minute that you like a little bit of a change, don't be afraid to tell me. I thought about a few things. Personally, when I saw you doing I saw your vote when you did like the tease. And of course, because it was black and white, I'm not exactly sure, but I think the hands looked a little bit small. But it's up to you to tell me if they actually look small, because I haven't tested it anywhere. To be, sure. And I also heard that like people asking about jiggles in your model, and I'm like, should have maybe put like bones in the hair, for like maybe a bone or two, like one bone at the tips of each like of the hair. Of course, in my mind it was like it's shorter hair, so they shouldn't be moving. So that's why I had only the front. It would probably take me like an hour or two max, I think, to put bones. I'll have to change a little bit the way painting, but it's not a big deal there. Of course, I don't know if it's gonna break anything so far that you did on the thing. Oh, other jiggles. Okay. Okay, dear dude. I maybe I should have put an extra bone on your character, like an extra bone here, to have it as a dynamic. When you can enable dynamic hair for your hair. Put an extra bone here to put some weight on the coat, so when you move, the coat will wobble a little. I just came up with it. I guess now. Now I was like, wait a second. Maybe I could have done that and see how it worked. So it's more floaty. Maybe the clothes look like that they move a little, or maybe up at least one piece there, instead of being stiff. God dang it! Why didn't I get that idea while I was making it? Bruh, who is you? Shh, Black. You haven't seen. This isn't even my final form, they say. I'm joking. Well, this is my humanoid form. I'm a slime. You ain't the slime I was talking about before. No, I'm the same slime. Slimes that can take many forms. And this is my humanoid form. It's much easier to walk. I mean, talking to you. Yeah, I know what you've been here yesterday. I try to do like one Viacha stream on the weekend, and I mostly use my humanoid form in here. And by humanoid, I mean I'm still like a monster, but you know, I have hands. I have hands. But when I'm playing a game, I'm in my slime form. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. It's alrighty, Ashton. Have you set a date, by the way, Ashton, for the debut? I asked you before, right? When did you say? Maybe you said next month. I think I asked you before. I'm an idiot. But how have you been, Black? And welcome back. Thank you for stopping by again. You see, I remember you told me to call you Black. Nope, still setting up some stuff. Hopefully, you didn't find any like major issues, like the model exploding when you dropped it into Unity, or like like some weird errors or whatnot. Nope. Early possible. Hey. But yeah, it's I think one more week. One more week, and the month is gonna be next month. It's gonna be July. That it exploded. That's nice. It's only when I make. It's only when I drop my models then that Unity explodes. Phoenix, why are you doing Phoenix? You're not. You're not gonna behave. That's why I'm not letting you out. The other time she was biting the hell out of me. She doesn't like the headset. She floofs up and goes attack mode when she sees the controller. Oh yeah, I wonder why. Maybe I should play a little bit of Sea of Thieves later. I haven't played it in a while. I played mostly the Wandering Village, but it's fun. We're having some. Things are going bad though in the Wandering Village lately. We're running out of of food apparently. Yep. There we go. It is nice. I need to find a way to have my map be optimized. And also I need to add like a water effect on some of my things. And maybe make some things pickable like this. I would like to add some pictures. But first we need to make it look nice. Because right now it doesn't, it looks a little bit weird. Boom, boom. Moonlit. How is that pronounced? Reverie? Moonlit Reverie, I guess. Hey, you're lacking. Oh, my hand is exploding. But yeah, mostly Black in VRChat, I just relax, talk to whoever stops by. That's usually what I do. It's my yapping time and relaxing time. I'm just being cozy. like the clouds, like on the sunset when the sun gets too low and they get all dark, being cozy and lonely, huh? Yeah, well, honestly, um, because I'm a loner, I really like it. I really like being like in these places. I'm glad that I'm not being bothered by being alone. I know a lot of people do, and they, they get some bad, like some people can get depressed because they're alone. But I'm glad that I'm okay. You know, I'm glad that I'm okay, like being alone. I don't feel like you know, the sadness that other people feel. That's why it doesn't, I've been like streaming for, I'm glad how do you say that's why, yeah, I've been streaming for a long time, right? And it doesn't, as you can see, I'm not the most famous streamer, and there's definitely streams that nobody stops by. Lately, I've been getting a lot of traction. It's probably because of 3D modeling, no? Because I've been doing it more. Back in the day, I was just playing games, being, I guess, too generic. I was playing a little bit of Stardew, but I'm not getting, I don't, I find ways to be entertained, by myself. It's nice, Honestly, there's some peace. There's peace inside loneliness. That's how I guess I see it, and it doesn't bother me. Look at the goddamn whale. Look at you, cozy. Darkness goes. I crossed my arms, by the way, but the tracking lost its freaking mind. Is my hand staying back? Ooh. How do you do that animation? Ko-fi. Ko-fi. Yeah, as I said, there's something peaceful in solitude and being alone, I guess. I don't know how to put it, but I feel the best when I'm alone. I guess maybe it's the I try to think why. And maybe it's the expectations of other people on you, or maybe something like that. I don't know. Or you have to interact with them, and you try to figure out like responses. I have no idea. But maybe it's a anxious inducing or something. And maybe that's why I don't like it. Like having like too many people know who I am or talk to me. I don't get that too much with people on the internet, though. I don't know why. Maybe I have like a different way of seeing people. Maybe I see you guys different compared to in real life. Also, the stars falling is pretty cool. You see it a little bit. I thought you couldn't. Oh, the camera was a little bit tilted. Oopsie. Okay. At least we found this map today. This is a nice one. I like the water view, the little power lines going through. It gives you like a feeling that people have been here. Maybe not now. Of course, the little house here is it's an indicator that somebody's been here. But hey, Ashton is lurking too. Hi. Why am I saying hi? I guess I default to the A. A is what I wanted to say. But have a nice lurk. Thank you for stopping by, Ashton, and hope things turned out well. Wink, wink. I wish I had a wink. Some of them had like eye tracking. I wonder if there is eye tracking, like eyelid tracking. Maybe I can figure it out in Unity, and then when I wink, because I think the headset, I think the Quest has inside like a camera inside or something that can help out with that. I think I need to check. Probably I'm talking out of my ass right now, but I wanna see. I like that I stop sometimes when I catch your stream. I stop by and I act like I don't know what's going on. Oh, the music changed. Did it? The Moon's Tale. Man, I like this music. It's so relaxing. I can't put it's not melancholic. It's something different. It reminds me a little bit of what does it remind me of? Maybe like a cozy village. I don't know why. Like maybe like an anime, like Your Name, maybe when they're having like a nice moment, or like a quality, like a slice of life kind of feel to it. And I really need to figure out how to make my the map I made. Me when I have no girlfriend right now. What do you mean? You go get some. If that's what you're looking for, I guess put on your best efforts to be like to find one. I don't know, like you know what I mean? No, I don't. But some people said that if you stop trying to find, like stop trying looking for love, maybe you find it, something like that. I don't know how though. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Because this girlfriend, like, have a relationship thing is not in my being, I guess. I just always like being alone. That's why I expound. I'm getting some ideas. Like maybe you're saying you're looking at the distance, thinking. I don't know. That's what I'm doing, I guess. So I'm just enjoying and thinking about life, thinking about what I should do next. Thinking what maybe the future has like in store for me. But yeah, focus on yourself. If you're happy by yourself, then when you're gonna have more confidence to I don't know. I'm trying to give you advice, I guess. To you're gonna have more confidence to go out and meet new people. Try and find like in places that are you're gonna find like a decent, like down to earth people. You know, I don't think in clubs you can actually find. Can you? Maybe there's a slight chance, but usually people that go to clubs are for, you know, one night stands and drinks, smoking, all that kind of stuff. That's probably more. I don't know. But yeah, go in a cafe. Just pick up a coffee. Maybe become a regular there. Or I don't know. Maybe if you're going to school, maybe you do the move and ask. Maybe like a girl to hang out. Be like, hey, would you like hang out sometimes and go for a walk? Like if you knew at least the person a little bit, you know. I don't know, man. I never done this relationship thing, so I can't give you advice. Like the best advice. It's what I'm thinking at the moment, and yeah, maybe it's not as practical. But yeah, it's up to you. And yeah, try. But what I'm doing now, like as a person, is try to be better. Like, I just try to be better. Or use them sensei. I don't know, man. Personally, like being. If that what works for you too, then welcome to the club. I don't know, being alone here, it's. I don't know, I like it more. What can I say? I don't know. I focus on my stuff. I have my little parrot there. My little baby that I take care of. I focused on trying to get a house. I went to work, you know, got my house. Trying to fix things around the house now, get like an extra AC, fix a little bit my electricity, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, I'm focusing on myself, trying to do stuff, right? And that's enough for me, you know. I don't like, you know, everyone can live their own life, you know. You don't have to stress too much about it. You just like your actions also always will have specific consequences, so you can try and find like an optimal path to something. You know, every problem will have a solution, but sometimes it's a difficult problem, and you may take a while to find an answer. Yeah, to the problems I personally had, I try my best, figured some solutions out, living life. But yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Well, yeah, I never claim to be like the smartest person. That's why I try most of the time not to give advice, and because uh, maybe talking out of my ass. It's just what I've seen, like it worked for me. Of course, I had more patience. Uh, if you you know, I have more patience. I have patience. Well, not everyone is out to get you. Sometimes you just have to take action. You can't just wait to for everything to fall in your lap. But yeah, I'm not gonna be one of those guys that I'm gonna tell you, uh, oh, you should go to the gym, get shredded, and then get money, get a Lamborghini. Your life is your life. It's up to you how you're gonna live it. It depends on what you really wanna do. Like, what is your end goal in life? Right? If it's to build like a family, then you're gonna see what steps you need to take to be able to achieve it, right? Maybe let's say you are not attractive. Maybe you need to like start caring a little bit more about your appearance, for example. Like maybe maybe if you didn't shower too much, you shower a little bit often. Uh, if your hair looks like a mess, maybe you start like take care of your hair. If you don't have enough money, maybe you try and find a better job. Maybe for a better job, you need to study a little bit more to get like a better degree or something. I don't know. It's steps. It's steps. I don't know. I'm trying here to think of well, it would be nice to say, like to be like a good advice. And maybe you do all this and you still don't achieve it, but at least you tried, right? It's like it's giving up the. You only fail when you give up. That's what I want to say. As long as you're doing something and you never like you're trying, then at least you tried, right? It's not like you gave up and you completely cut off the possibility. But yeah, each person has their own goals, has their own ideal of how to live life. So you go get you go get that life. I'm trying to achieve mine. Everyone is trying to achieve theirs. And I'm surprised that I have a kind of coherent sentences to say there. What the hell? I'm usually a potato. Maybe it's because it's morning and I'm not having any headaches or that I had yesterday. I drank like a bajillion water yesterday, but I still had a headache, so I have no idea. By the way, I have coffee, but I haven't drank it. Where's my coffee? It's over there. Okay, let me drink my coffee. Man, it's still cold. I put some of the ice in it. Totally forgot about the coffee. Still has ice, nice. Yeah, most of the times because often I'm all over the place. My mind is racing everywhere. Yeah, that's why I'm often surprised when I'm able to talk normally. Oh, my arm is ringing out. What are you doing over there? Where you are? You're down there. I'm just holding the coffee. Freaking camera. Why did I start drinking coffee, man? It tastes disgusting. Why did it become a habit? Should I? Oh yeah, the battery I think is getting a little bit low. I'm gonna wait a little. Usually at like 2 hours I get a notification. Up there he goes. Battery headset battery is low. Yeah, I'm gonna stay for a little bit until I get another notification and then I'm gonna head out. I also need to take a picture so I can have for next time. Let me get the. There we go. We got one. We got one. At least I will have it for next time for when I do VR next week. But yeah, I will try to be later today also on stream. And well, it depends. Last night I got like a stomach ache. I have no idea. It's probably because of the dark chocolate I ate. Maybe it didn't sit well with my with me. Yeah, I really like the music in this place. I need to probably need to favorite the map so I don't lose this. I really liked it. Usually I don't stay in places that have houses, but the scenery, even though it's just a skybox, water, it's mostly the music. I think it's mostly the music that makes me stay in places. Because it gives like a vibe. Of course, if it doesn't match, it may throw me off a little, but it is nice. It is nice. Oh, but yeah, it's peaceful. I like uh, I like this, man. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. I think that's Jim Carrey. I think there was a quote like that, right? I like it a lot or something. Movies. Have I seen any movies recently? I didn't watch a lot of. I was watching Marvel a lot back in the day. After before they went a little bit. I didn't like some of the movies that came out recently. I watched Deadpool and Wolverine was great compared to the other stuff that came out. I saw a little bit of flaws there, but the fan service was so much I didn't care. um, I had some good things about the movie Thunderbolts, so I don't know if I'm gonna go watch that. But I need to find some movies. Right now, I'm waiting for my own One Piece anime. Where's my episode, man? Waiting to see that. And I don't know which. There's not a lot of anime I'm watching at the moment, except for One Piece. Honestly, I heard about some good TV shows, but it feels too time consuming to start watching some lately. That's why I was a big TV show guy back in the day. I was watching the goddamn Flash for goddamn sakes. A series I would like to watch was The Witcher, but they try to mess with the story and stuff, so I stopped watching it. Apparently, I heard there was a game, like an MMO, that is inspired a little bit by League of Legends, Dota, and World of Warcraft. That came out recently. I need to find the name. I never played any MMOs like that. Usually, when I do, I play them alone. There's a trend here about that, There's a trend. Um, so I don't know if it's worth it, because I play the games, but sometimes I'm locked because I do ever, play alone. I'm thinking maybe it would be fun to get off my comfort zone for once, game wise. So maybe like try find a group. But I usually like overgrind compared to the other people I play, or you know I mean max too much or something. But that's how I think I play the games. Wait, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird to just go like play a game and then you go and I'm like, hey, we never met before. Wanna be a group? It's gonna be weird. No one knows. But yeah, what was the game called? But yeah, it was like League of Legends, WoW inspired. It was a little bit isometric, but I don't know if it's my cup of tea. I never played any of those kind of style. Mostly I play more like ESO and Black Desert Online were the ones that I played. And Terra, I think is the name. Okay, I need a second. Let me put my coffee back. But I need to head out. I'm gonna run out of battery. Man, why doesn't it show a number when you click on the battery here? But yeah, I think we're close. I think we're close on time. Didn't get a second notification, so I think we have a little bit more. Like so I can stay. Man, I haven't moved from that spot in a while. I noticed that I ran a lot, but I locked in there. That's my corner. That's my corner there. My wisdom corner. I think it's because I could see the whole like road thing at the lines I'm making. My wisdom corner. And I guess maybe sitting like down in a place makes me focus, I guess. But I'm like, I noticed that I ran a lot when I am in VR. What the hell was that? But yeah, I noticed that I ran around a lot. Maybe that's why I'm being a doofus most of the time. Like my brain. There's a camera there. Let me pick up the smoothie. Oh, I freaked out. Wonder what would that be? You can't drink it. You can only act. We're actors! But yeah, one thing I know for certain when you talk to people or like interact with anyone, usually you attract people of like I think 80% of the times you attract people that are similar to you or like online, like to to how you act. If you are acting too eccentric, you're probably gonna attract a lot of eccentric people. If you try to be, if you are a wholesome person, you attract wholesome people. Or 80% of the time. Of course, there's gonna be the random oddball that's gonna hop in, like try to troll ya, maybe like be a little bit of a weirdo, let's say. And let's say, yeah, oh, everybody is weird. Everybody is weird. Yeah, necessarily like. I just want people to be respectful, And mostly I go with my gut. From when I hear people, sometimes my gut is telling me, like, oh, another notification. Probably need to hear that. It's telling me the person maybe there's something wrong. Maybe it's the 5%. That's pretty low. That's pretty low. I need to hear that. I was gonna go into deep, but I need to hear that. But yeah, just like, sometimes even from a text in the chat, I can, for example, Black, if you are still here, for some reason my gut feeling is telling me you're a little weird. That's what it's telling me. No bullying though. That's what I'm getting, but I don't know why. We are probably like fine. You're probably fine. It's not like you do, you know. But yeah, if you're still here, you're a little weird. That's what my gut is telling me. But we're trying to be respectful. Pat, there we go. I pat you like you're a dog. I don't know why people do that in VR chat and pat each other. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of being touched, like hugs or like in VR or touched. I don't know. I feel weird. But yeah, you guys take care. I will see you when I see you. Look at the whale in the back there. I'm gonna head out. 5% battery. Here we go. Let's do the dance start in Fortnite Kid, whatever it was. But yeah, you guys take care. Thanks anyone that stopped by. We appreciate for anyone that has been here, for the lurkers, and for the ones that talked. Time to head out. I will be back later. Probably more all over the place brain, me. But yeah, you guys take care. I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye. Battery's low. We're heading out. Honestly, the music was really good. Let's put the music back on before I... Let's go. There we go. But yeah, take care. Stay safe.